Here at Jirie Caribbean, we mainly focus on CARICOM member states on our channel. However, we have not fully engaged with the question of what is CARICOM and its importance in the region and to citizens of the Caribbean. In this presentation, we will rectify that and tell you everything you need to know about the region's unifying body, CARICOM, and how it affects you. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for our next video. What is CARICOM? Before we can get into the technical answers of CARICOM, we first need to define and understand that CARICOM stands for Caribbean Community and is a grouping of independent Caribbean nations and dependent territories stretching from the Bahamas in the north to Suriname and Guyana in the south, including associate members like the island of Bermuda in the North Atlantic. The Caribbean Community and Common Market, CARICOM, was established in 1973 with its main purposes to promote economic integration and cooperation among its members, to ensure that the benefits of integration are equitably shared, and to coordinate foreign policy. CARICOM has the vision for developing a Caribbean community that is inclusive and resilient, one that is driven by knowledge, excellence, innovation, and productivity, and one where every citizen of the region is secure and has the opportunity to realize his or her true potential. To achieve this vision of Caribbean unity and integration, part of CARICOM's mission is intended to push the region forward, united under one multicultural identity as related to economic integration and justice. Since its inception, CARICOM has fought to closely integrate members under one simpler economic entity through good governance and efficiency, and to ensure that all member states achieve sustainable development, including the environmental, economic, and social dimensions, and to encourage regional collaboration. CARICOM has also established itself as a representative of the Caribbean people on an international stage, as members are united behind each other under one message. In summation, CARICOM is a multifaceted organization which is focused on all things Caribbean, from the integration of economic ties to the preservation of the region's identity and cultural heritage. As a result, it can be sometimes difficult to define what CARICOM is, but CARICOM can be analogous to the European Union in Europe, a grouping and collaboration of countries to promote and develop each other. The history of CARICOM. The establishment of the Caribbean Community and Common Market, CARICOM, was the result of a 15-year effort to fulfill the hope of regional integration, which was born with the establishment of the British West Indies Federation in 1958. The West Indies Federation came to an end in 1962, but at the end of the Federation, political leaders in the Caribbean made more serious efforts to strengthen the ties between them by maintaining the cooperation that existed during the Federation. In announcing its intention to withdraw from the Federation, the government of Trinidad and Tobago proposed the creation of a Caribbean community consisting not only of the 10 members of the Federation, but also of the 3 Guianas and all the islands of the Caribbean Sea, both independent and non-independent. To discuss this concept, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago convened the first Heads of Government Conference in July 1963, attended by the leaders of Barbados, British Guiana, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago. This conference began the talks of close cooperation with each other and also the establishment of a free trade area in the Caribbean. In December of that year, the heads of government signed what became the Caribbean Free Trade Association, CARIFTA. The new CARIFTA agreement came into effect on May 1, 1968, with the participation of Antigua, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and Guyana. The original idea to permit all territories in the region to participate in the association was achieved later that year with the entry of Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, Anguilla, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent in July, and of Jamaica and Montserrat on August 1, 1968. British Honduras, Belize, became a member in May 1971. At the 7th Heads of Government Conference in October 1972, Caribbean leaders decided to transform CARIFTA into a common market and establish the Caribbean Community, of which the common market would be an integral part. The Caribbean Community and Common Market, CARICOM, as we know it today, was established by the Treaty of Chaguaramas, which was signed by Prime Ministers Errol Barrow for Barbados, Forbes Burnham for Guyana, Michael Manley for Jamaica, and Eric Williams for Trinidad and Tobago, and came into effect on August 1, 1973. Subsequently, the other Caribbean nations and territories joined CARICOM. So, who is part of CARICOM? CARICOM member countries are broken into two groups. The first group are full member states. These are Antigua and Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, Haiti, Jamaica, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Suriname, and Trinidad and Tobago. The next group are associate members, which are Anguilla, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, and Turks and Caicos Islands. How does CARICOM work? To the achievement of the broad and overarching objectives of the community, it was decided to divide the work of each objective into distinct institutions. These CARICOM institutions and associate institutions are entities with which the community enjoys important functional relationships and provides direct technical support to member states in a range of areas, as well as implement the strategic plans set forth by the CARICOM Secretariat. These are 19 CARICOM institutions, 4 functional cooperation institutions, and 6 associate institutions, each with its mandate and agenda to achieve the CARICOM vision. For example, one of the oldest institutions is the Caribbean Examination Council, known as CXC, which is an institution every Caribbean knows too well. CXC's mandate is to provide regional and internationally recognized secondary school leaving examinations relevant to the needs of the region, assist in common entrance and other types of examinations, produce teaching materials and train teachers to use the CXC syllabi, and advise regional governments on education. There is also the Caribbean Court of Justice, or CCJ, which serves as the final court of appeal for many member states, replacing the United Kingdom's Judicial Committee of the Privy Council, JCPC, as the court of the last resort in civil and criminal matters. And the last of our example is the Caribbean Regional Fisheries Mechanism, or CRFM, a lesser-known institution which promotes and facilitates the responsible utilization of the region's fisheries and other aquatic resources for the economic and social benefits of the people of the region. While these institutions operate semi-autonomously, they are all connected to the overarching Caribbean community and regularly engage with and report to the CARICOM Secretariat, the head administrative and management institution for CARICOM. What is CSME? Some of you may have heard the term CSME, but may not have understood what the term is. CSME stands for CARICOM Single Market and Economy, and as the name suggests, refers to the single market and economy system of CARICOM. The CSME unit of the CARICOM Secretariat is the implementation of a single market and free trade area and the removal of existing barriers to trade. As a vision, CSME was established to make the Caribbean a larger interconnected economy, with the benefits being that a larger economy can have a better and stronger presence on the global landscape. The CSME is possibly the strongest aspect of CARICOM and has gone beyond just market and economic unification. The single market space includes services, capital, technology, and the free movement of skilled professionals, meaning that taxation, intellectual property, and even work eligibility statuses are shared among all CSME members. In a technical sense, the fundamental aspects of CSME include consumer affairs, competition policy, social security, contingent rights, immigration arrangements for free movement of persons, administrative arrangements for commercial establishment, government procurement, and trade and competitiveness. But what are the benefits of CARICOM, and how does it affect its members? With all that being said so far, one may wonder if any of this really matters. Are countries not able to do many, if not all of this on their own? What are the benefits of CARICOM? Well, yes, CARICOM does matter. While Caribbean islands can go about many of these same policies on their own, being a part of a larger group offers a strength in numbers approach that no one Caribbean country can do alone. CARICOM becomes more formidable than, say, Bahamas or Trinidad alone, and shows the world that the Caribbean is united and is a force to be reckoned with. CARICOM members benefit from a wealth of support from each other, many of which can sometimes go unnoticed. For example, CARICOM members can work in each other's country provided they receive a skills certificate. The CSME has eliminated many interregional trade barriers, making it easy to do commerce and business between nations. CARICOM nations can also travel to each other's country without visas and can stay automatically for 6 months. And finally, CARICOM members have the support of each other in times of disaster and emergency, such as the case in 2019 when Hurricane Dorian hit the Bahamas and the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, or CDEMA, provided much-needed aid to the country. So as we hope to have communicated in this presentation, CARICOM is a foundational institution which underpins the Caribbean's quest for development, unity, and prosperity. While sometimes the work that CARICOM undertakes goes unnoticed, the achievements of CARICOM's past, coupled with the work the Secretariat and its institutions are doing now, have pushed the region to enjoy many of the benefits it sees today and enjoy the best period for Caribbean success. Check out this video on the top 10 most industrialized Caribbean islands/countries/territories today. Let us know what you think about CARICOM in the comments below. If you find the information in this video of value, we would greatly appreciate it if you would give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for our next video, and don't forget to share our channel. Thank you. This is Jirie Caribbean. We appreciate you watching.